Hi there, welcome to our online fertility awareness program tagged You and Your Fertility. This is our 20 Steps to Pregnancy series. We are at episode 11, and this is so amazing. We have come halfway in talking about the steps to achieving pregnancy. Today on episode 11, we'll be talking about stress, the impact of stress on fertility. This is our election weekend edition. As you can see, I'm in the comfort of my home, in my room, but we still have to keep getting this word out there, and so we'll be shooting this from the house and hoping that you still get it. Hope you're safe wherever you are. Pardon the background noises you might hear from my children running around the house, but we're at home and we're staying safe, hoping to vote and to vote wisely. So wherever you are watching us from, if you're in Nigeria, stay safe and vote wisely. So like I said, today we'll be talking about stress and the impact it has on our fertility. What is the impact of stress on the fertility? What does stress do for the fertility process? That is what we want to learn today. So generally we know that stress is not necessarily very good for our health. It's just makes us feel down. It impacts negatively on our general well-being. So when we're talking about the reproductive system or our fertility specifically, the role that stress plays on it is also in the negative. Stress is also something that tampers with the fertility process. But how does it do this? Now, stress interferes with a woman's ability to reproduce. It interferes with her ability to conceive naturally and all of that. This happens because of the presence of high levels of the stress hormones in the system when the woman is under stress. Also for the men generally, when stress is something that a man is dealing with, performance might not also be at its optimal, and so the body, first of all, is also affected in its functioning, and then in the man's performance also to actually carry out the act of intercourse. Stress can also impact on that negatively as well and bring about what we call artificial erectile dysfunction. That is when a man is under stress or under stressful conditions from work environment, home environment, financial situations, health situations. All those things actually are stressors for the body, and the body responds to them as stress. And what the body does is that it releases what we call the stress hormones to kind of try to manage the situation. Okay, so but in the bid to do that, what it eventually does is that it can dampen the fertility process or the reproductive system so as to deal with that stress at that point. Stress hormones are the cortisol and adrenaline, and when they are at a high level in the body, they kind of tend to suppress some of our reproductive hormones and then reduce their functioning, because at that point that is not what is priority to the body, and then the body just tries to, with the impact of those hormones, the stress hormones, tries to manage whatever stressful situation the person is going through. And you find that at the end of that, the reproductive system is really dampened in its activities, so that that person can come out or manage that stressful condition successfully. So what happens when the person is in stress? We have said, or when a man or a woman is undergoing stressful conditions, we said that it dampens the reproductive system by interferes with the entire fertility process. What can you do if you notice that you are under stress? But before we go to what you can do when you notice you're under stress, we want to know how you even identify stressors. Okay, what are the stressors that a person can identify to, or with those factors know that I probably am under stress, or someone else probably is under stress. The stress factors or the stressors that the body identifies are our sleep patterns. If you're not having a good sleep pattern, it can actually put the body under stress or make the body feel stressed. So proper sleep pattern, of course, we know is uninterrupted sleep. We've talked about sleep several times. Uninterrupted sleep for at least 5 hours every night. If you can get 6 hours, better. If you can get up to 8 hours, it's the best. But uninterrupted sleep is essential for well-being generally and for the fertility process. Not having that proper amount of sleep can be interpreted by the body as a stress factor. Other things are emotional stress and then physical exertion, excessive physical activity that can be a stress. Now, we're not talking about physical activity that you are used to. Whatever you are used to is normal to you. But when you exceed your normal, you are putting the body under stress. It also comes together when you are doing so much more less than what you're used to. The body is also not very comfortable with that and can also interpret that as stress, funny enough. Yes, that can happen. So we've talked about excessive exertion, that is physical exertion. Emotional stress, because when your mind is in the negative pathway, having negative emotions, having feelings like depression, sadness, anger, bitterness, unforgiveness, all those are grouped into negative emotions. All of them eventually puts the body under emotional stress. And when the body is under emotional stress, it is also under stress, not functioning properly, tampering or dampening the fertility or reproductive process. So back to what you can do if you're under stress, if you learn that you're under stress, if you feel that you're under stress. 3 major things that you can do: learn, communicate, relax. Learn, communicate, relax. So learn what can put you under stress. Learn what can get you out of stress. Every one of us has something that they can do to make them get out of stress, to make them de-stress, make them come out of that stressful situation. For some people, it's watching a movie. For some people, it's reading a book, taking a walk, going out with friends. Whatever it is that you can do that you know is what can get you out of a stressful feeling. Learn it and do it, and make sure you get yourself out of stressful feelings as quickly as possible to get your body back to functioning properly, your system functioning the way it is supposed to. Because for as long as you are under a stressful condition, then your body is not functioning as it should. So that is for stress. We said learn. The second thing is communicate. Talk to people. Let people know what you're going through. Let your partner know what you're going through. Find support groups that you can meet people and share your experiences, or hear their experiences and relate to what you might be passing through. We have support groups in Love Foundation where people come together and share their experiences, both virtual and real time, that is in person. So find a support group that you can belong to and talk. Find a support system that you can relate to and talk. Communicate your feelings. Let people know what you're going through or feeling. Get it out of your system. That can help you get out of stress as quickly as possible as well. Finally, relax. Yes, relax. When I was talking about learning what makes you distressed, you can actually apply that and get relaxation. Whatever it is you can do, meditation, prayer, reading, swimming, sports, whatever you can do, find something that helps you to relax. So learn it, learn what makes you feel stressed, learn what helps you to distress, communicate your emotions, and relax with that method that is unique to you, that helps you to distress. We hope this has been a very useful piece. So with what you have learned today, put it into practice and get your body functioning properly. Remember, you can follow us on all our social media handles: Facebook at Fertility to Conceive, Love Foundation, Instagram at Love_Foundation_, YouTube at Love Foundation Love_Foundation, sorry, that's for YouTube. So till we see you next week, keep learning and learn to teach others. Bye. Stay safe, vote wisely. Till next week.